Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. So today's video, I'm going to be doing this makeup look and sharing a tutorial with you guys. I am very excited to be back doing makeup tutorials. I haven't done one in a very long time. So this one is very true to like an actual makeup tutorial, but I do talk a little bit about what's been going on in my life as well. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of content coming for the holidays, as well as moving vlogs, because I do move in 2 weeks. Caleb and I will be going back to Greenville, South Carolina for the indefinite future. So I'm very excited for that and it's all the holiday content to come. So let's get started with this makeup tutorial. Hello, you guys. I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a very long time. So let's get started with this. It feels so good to be sitting down at my filming station and I'm so excited. As you can see, my skin has freaked out on me. Honestly, it was partially my fault. I did peck at my skin. Don't do that, people. From my sister's wedding, I got like clogged pores. It was just a long week. So my skin freaked out on me. So anyway, we're going to deal with that and we're going to cover it with makeup and have fun and do a fall makeup tutorial. So first things first, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I haven't used this in a few weeks actually, and I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's because I've fallen in love with another primer. It's the CoverGirl Mattifying Primer. It works amazing, you guys. I'm going to take some of this and put it in my T-zone. Covers those pores and also makes my makeup last a long time, mattifies the skin. It's great. So, like I said, I haven't done a makeup tutorial in so long. It's just been a little bit hectic over here. I think I'm going to use just these Catrice HG liquid coverage foundation drops. I was going to use the True Match Lumi foundation as well from L'Oreal because my skin's been kind of dry, but these ones are going to be too dark on me. So I'm going to just use this, I think. I wore this foundation mixed with the Maybelline Fit Me, I believe, for my sister's wedding, and my makeup lasted all day long. I mean, I knew it was going to because this is a great foundation, but it really is good for like long lasting foundation. And it was so funny. The makeup artist that was doing everybody else's foundation, like everybody else's makeup, my sisters and all the other bridesmaids, used the Catrice HG liquid coverage foundation. So guys, it really is an amazing foundation, and theirs all lasted all day long too. So it was great. I'm using the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush just to place the foundation on the skin, and then I'm going to use, see, this is still a little dark. I'm going to use a sponge here in a second. I'm going to try and get back into doing more makeup tutorials because I honestly do miss it. Just with all the fashion content and things that I like to do, I just kind of put this on the back burner lately. Taking this sponge, and it comes in a pack on Amazon for like, I want to say it's like $8 or something ridiculous. So these are so good. They're just as good, if not better, probably just as good as the Real Technique sponge, but a fraction of the price because you get so many in the pack, which is amazing. I really like going in with a brush and then a sponge because you get that coverage and also spreadability of a brush, and then you get the like natural finish of the sponge. For concealer, I think I finally found a shade of the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear that I really enjoy. This is the shade Cashmere. This is in between Vanilla and Cashew. Those are the shades that I had before. It's still maybe a little light. Cashew is definitely perfect for me when I'm more tan, but this one is great for when I'm fair. Vanilla was just too light. I did pick this up like right before my sister's wedding because I knew I wanted to use this concealer for her wedding. Again, just lasts all day long, covers really well. So I like to highlight under the eyes, the chin, the nose, and the forehead because it helps balance out the face. I honestly really hate when people just have a bright under eye. It drives me bonkers because it just really doesn't look natural at all. I know we're doing like a full face of makeup, so it's not like natural, but it doesn't look like how you're trying to mimic like the natural lighting hitting your face. It just doesn't look great. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my favorite powder. This is amazing if you have combination skin, if you like a very flawless finish. This powder is amazing. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder. It's like, I use it so much, it's rubbing off. And then this is my favorite tool for powder. This is the Miracle Powder Sponge by Real Techniques. It has this like furry velvety texture that really picks up powder, but doesn't, it like picks up powder better than any sponge I have. And then it also distributes it better than any sponge I have because it doesn't put all of that water onto your face. So I like to go like this on my hand, and then I go in on the face and distribute. And then I go on the eyes. I just love the combination of this powder and this sponge. They are two peas in a pod. I wore this powder as well for my sister's wedding. And then on the rest of the face, I've really been liking this powder. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. And I'm just going to, I have mine in the shade Nude Beige. I'm just going to dust this all along the face. I've also, I think, dusted this on my face for the wedding too. But my sister's wedding was so freaking beautiful. I had the best time. And it was just a beautiful day. Did rain later in the day, but it made it for the most beautiful pictures. Her photographer put like 40 of them on Facebook yesterday. You guys, they were so stunning. I am so excited for her. She picked an amazing photographer, like so freaking good. So I'm going to go in with the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. And I got these new brushes from e.l.f. This one is the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. It is so nice because it's like fluffy, but then it's skinny on the one side. So it makes it perfect for bronzer. I got this like 2 weeks ago and I have been loving it. So I'm just going to bronze up the skin, bring a little life to the face since I am so freaking pale right now. It is currently Halloween when I'm filming this, which is so crazy. It actually got so cold in Jackson recently, or today actually. Yesterday it was 75, and today the high is 78, I think, which I'm not complaining because I like that weather right now, especially because I was just in Michigan and it was like that, so it was nice. Okay, so I like to kind of sweep, but I also like to pat my bronzer onto the face, just because I feel like sometimes you can wipe off the coverage that you've been putting on your face. So I like to pat, and then I like to do little circular motions up here, pat up here. And if you feel like you put your bronzer too low, like I feel like mine came down here, just take the powder brush and blend everything together. And then I am going to take just a little bit down the sides of the nose to give it a little bit of dimension so it's not so white and like one color. Okay, then I think I'm gonna mix these two blushes. These are from Wet n Wild. These are the Color Icon blushes. These are so good. Been using them for years. One of them is apricot in the middle. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and it's like a peachy apricot shade. And then I have Mellow Wine. Oops. Then I have Mellow Wine, and these are perfect fall shades. I just think they complement each other so well. This is a matte shade, and it's a little bit more your typical mauve-y, not even mauve, just like beautiful fall shade. I don't even know how to describe it. Okay, so I'm going to take this other brush that I got from e.l.f. I had never seen these brushes before, and then I was in Target and saw them, and I was like, I have to pick these up. This is the e.l.f. Domed Stipple brush, and I really like this for blush because it doesn't distribute too much powder. You could also use this to blend product on your face, but I'm going to use it for blush. So these are very pigmented blushes. So I like to tap off my brush and then go right here, and I just stamp it on and lightly blend. For highlight, I'm going to use my favorite lately. This is the CoverGirl Hyper Glow True Blend Super Stunner. It has like 5 million names. Just highlight in Pearl Crush. It is so pretty. I use this Wet n Wild little brush in their Pro Brush collection. I got too much, so I'm just going to distribute it around the face. Okay, let's do brows first. I've been loving this Catrice Brow Hero 2-in-1 brow pomade. I did like a full video on this and then a Physicians Formula brow product last year, and I just like fell in love with this again. I just take this little brush with a spoolie, go in with this. I just lightly draw strokes onto the brows, and you don't have to be too precise, but obviously make sure you're not getting too much product in one spot. And then I do like to brush it out with that spoolie. Okay, and then I like to go in with the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow in the shade Medium. I love a product that just like really holds on to the brow hairs, makes them not move, and then gives a little color as well. All right, now we're gonna do a fall eye look. In the fall, I like to do a lot more like warm tones. I always do browns and stuff like that all year round, but I like to add a little bit more warmth into it. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy because it's just not my jam, honestly. Especially lately, I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, but I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It's honestly my all-time favorite palette. It is so good. I can't stop using it because it's got everything in it you could possibly need. And I just think the quality is amazing. So I use this a lot in my tutorials because it's really that good. So I'm going to take some of these neutral shades. I just like to mix them together, maybe like these three. And this is just a fluffy blending brush. This is the M441 from Morphe. I got it years ago, so I don't really know if they sell it anymore. But Wet n Wild does have a very similar brush in their Pro brush line. So just their fluffy blending brush. So I'm just going to take some of this on the lid and go kind of like all over. I want to do a halo eye because I haven't done one in a really long time. And I just think they're beautiful on a lot of different eye shapes. And they're just kind of a fun pop to make your eyes look nice and round, which I personally enjoy. I'm like all hoarse from my sister's wedding reception that was on Saturday. Today is Thursday. So you can tell we had a lot of fun. No, but for real, when we were at my sister's wedding reception, the DJ just wouldn't stop turning up the music. Like, it just kept getting louder and louder and louder. And so we all had to yell like crazy. So that's why my voice is all messed up. I've just been mixing all three of those shades. And you can just do this until you get the desired darkness you want. Just make sure you start building it up and do very light motions on, or like pressure when you're doing the blending. I'm like barely touching my eye, doing a very light pressure when I'm sweeping. So I do circular motions, and I also do sweeping motions and sweeping/circular motions. So you just kind of want to make sure you're blending very lightly back and forth. And then I'm taking a smaller blending brush and I'm just going to lightly blend some of this on the lower lash line as well. And now with that smaller blending brush, this is the M433 from Morphe. I'm gonna take this this orange shade right here to really make it warmer. And then even that like burnt orange next to it, just to deepen it a little bit. We're gonna take this on the outer part of the eye and the inner part of the eye. So just right here. As you can see, that really like made it a lot more orangey. Take a little bit of that deeper shade that was next to it. Just blend. So we're gonna go on the outer part and the inner part because that's like how you do a halo eye. And then you can kind of connect them in the middle here. Okay, and then I also want to take that orange underneath the eye because I am going to deepen up the outer parts of the eye. Actually, I kind of want to take this color right here on the outer parts of the eye, and then I'm going to do a pop of gold in the center. I think that's going to look like phenomenal. So let's try that. So I'm going to take this brush from Wet n Wild. This is very similar to the last Morphe brush I just used, but a little bit more compact. I'm going to take that brown shade, and I'm mainly just going to like place it on the outer part of the eye. So just press and then sweep. Okay, I'm going to use any flat brush just to pack on the color. Just packing the color on the outer part of the eye. And then we'll blend it out too. If you're worried about fallout, you could always do your eyes first. I just prefer doing them last. So, and if you do get fallout, just grab like a fluffy brush and brush it away. It's really easy. Okay, now I'm going to take the gold in the palette, which is like my favorite shade ever. It's so pretty. So this gold right here. I'm just taking it on my finger. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty. Just placing it in the center. Then just like go back in with a little bit of that brown glittery shade and just blend the edges out. Okay, now I'm just gonna pop a little bit of a mixture between these two in the inner corner. Just for a little highlight. Okay, now I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Then put on some lash primer. This is from Essence. It's their Volume Booster Lash Primer. I love this stuff. It makes my lashes look so nice and full. Voluminous. You can put on falsies if you want. While that's kind of like setting down, I'm going to figure out what lipstick I want to use. I'm thinking either one of these from CoverGirl. This is their Exhibitionist lipsticks. I love them. This one is Streaker, which is so pretty. And then this one is Tempting Toffee. So those are my options. I'm thinking maybe Tempting Toffee because it's a little bit darker, but so is my lip liner. So I might go with Streaker. Okay, so I am all out of my favorite lip liner. Oh, sucks. I need to go buy some more. Or go online and buy some more. But I'm using my next favorite. This is from Revlon. This is their Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner in the shade Nude, and it's really great. It's just a little bit darker than Caramel Nude from CoverGirl. And I'm going to put on Streaker, which is this beautiful shade. And on top, I'm going to put this gloss from Neutrogena. This is their Hydra Boost Hydrating Lip Shine in the shade Berry Brown. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. And then I'm going to go in with mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. I honestly really need to get a new tube because I'm almost out of this. It's getting pretty dried up. All right, and let's finish this off with a little bit of setting spray. I've been in love with this again. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. It's so good. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every single week. Stay tuned as well because I'm going to be having moving vlogs coming, Christmas decorating videos, more clothing hauls from Amazon, and I'm so excited for all that content. We move in 2 weeks, so the moving vlogs will be coming very soon, and I'm so excited. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye, guys.